The camera got wet. I'm not sure how. It's been inside the car. Anyway, we're gonna try out DoorDash today, guys. Apparently, you can make upwards of $20 an hour. I'm not too sure about that, but we're gonna test it out as a theory. I'm wearing the hat. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie. Can't remember. It's something the two. The something two. It's with the black guy who's like a Secret Service agent, retired Secret Service agent, and he comes back and he's just a badass. And he's in the start of the movie. He's an Uber driver and he's wearing the hat. And so I think wearing the hat is gonna help. So let's give it a go. It's also raining pretty hard. So I think I might have some good luck. I spent 30 on gas, so we're just gonna do a full tank of gas. Kind of cheating. I have a Honda Civic. It gets about 35, you know, combined highway and city driving. I was watching videos and people were complaining about things being like more than 5 miles away. So we're gonna see what all that's about. Already got my first dash. It's kind of weird. It gave me like 5 minutes to pick it up. I know it's only 2 miles away. With these sunrise lights, it's impossible. They're the longest lights known to. All right, guys, I got the food. It took a while, but you know, I got it right there. Didn't even have to talk to anybody. That's kind of cool, because who wants to socialize? It's 2019. At least if you're ever watching, they want you to know I made sure you got your extra dressing. And oh my God, it's dicey out here in these streets. I'm gonna kill myself driving here. At least I almost killed myself driving for you. But we're making sure we get your barbecue chicken with that extra dressing to you real quick. This might be out here trying to kill me. This is a weird area. One thing I guess I didn't realize about doing this is when you drop off something, it could be out in the middle of nowhere like this area is. That was about 4 miles from the place. I'm not sure if that's normal. I got $6.08 for it. It took me I got the order at like a dead 11:34, and it's about 11:55 when I dropped it off and completed it. I'm headed back over to the hotspot area where I'm supposed to be working, but I'm a rebel, so I might go over to Fair Oaks because that spot, everything's right there, but we'll see. Well, I mean, I've been sitting here for about 2 minutes, no deliveries yet. It's weird how on the other place I got like a delivery like that, but over here in the hotspot, no deliveries. Interesting. All right, guys, if you know anything about me, I'm not very patient. I'm sitting here for maybe 5 minutes. I feel like that's far too long. We're going back up to Rancho. All right, Jacqueline T, I got your chicken, your tofu, your $20 order that you want me to leave with the reception. Not too far away. It's 8.7 miles. Says I should get there at 12:50. So let's go. Okay, so the camera died, but basically my rent is $800. So if you divide that by 30, technically all I have to make every day would be $26. And I'm almost there with I started at 11:30 and it's about 1:20 right now. So about, what's that, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours of work. I'm already at 20. So if you work this 4 hours every day, you're guaranteed probably gonna make it right there. But yeah, it's a lot of sitting around and waiting. All right, guys, I do have the heater blasting to keep the food warm. I thought that might be nice little way, because I forget to use the bag. I really think the bag is an ugly shade of red, and like it reminded me of when I saw the bag. Remember that scene from the interview when he's like, no, you know, delivery driver, you secret agent. You won't believe it. The first delivery was over there. Holy shit, I've come so far. Very randomly, right after dropping off that package or that delivery to the people with the nice homes, I got an order for Wingstop, which is funny because it was right around the corner, and I got there within like 5 minutes, and they're still making the order, so I had to sit there for 10 minutes. I dropped it off still before the delivery time. You know, believe it or not, this job does have its perks, man. I was just talking to that guy while I was waiting for the food, and he was like, yeah, dude, tomorrow we're doing 50-cent Wing Wednesdays for boneless. He's like, I'd come in early, man. It gets packed. We open at 11, and I was like, I love me some wings, man. He's like, we actually have like legit authentic wings on like Buffalo Wild Wings. And he was throwing out some shade out there, boys. I love me some Buffalo Wild Wings. I love me some wing stuff, but he was dissing, dude. But I'm down to check him out, see if he's all what he's talking about. Honestly, this delivery was looking like we just drove by a military base, and I was like, shit, they got me, dude. This is how the government gets me. But luckily, we avoided it. We're headed back to Sunrise. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm at. I've never been out here. It's literally middle of Timbuktu. I feel like I need my cowboy hat out here. All right, boys. Here's the thing. We just dropped off that delivery, and we are sitting at $40.93. So that's 8 deliveries. Somehow I did 8 deliveries. I'm not sure, but anyway, I want to pause it to see the tips, because I don't understand how you can tell if someone tipped you or not. But anyway, that was a very far delivery. I think I got like, I think it was only $6 for like, it was like a total of 8 miles. But also, you have to think, I had to wait. It took me like 30 minutes because I had to wait for the place. I've been doing it for exactly 4 hours. It's been legit 4 hours. I started at 11:30 and it's 3:48. Come on, we can't be perfect here. All right, guys. So is DoorDash worth it in 2019? I would say yes. You know, just on the sole fact that, you know, you make your own schedule, you can work when you want, you're your own boss, you work independently. So I'm gonna tell you how much I made. Keep in mind, I do still have 100 miles, over 100 miles in gas I can still use. I meant to do this for 4 days straight, so I meant to do it for 16 hours, so 4 hours each day. The third day I got really discouraged. So the first day, as you guys saw, I made 40 something. Second day I made 40, and then the third day on a Friday, I thought it would be really busy, so I started at 1, and I got a delivery right away, and then I sat in a parking lot for like an hour. I was just like, I guess it's not busy. I missed the lunch rush, so I went home. And then at that same night, I was like, you know, I'm gonna start up the app and, you know, only accept orders above $10. So I got an order for $10, and I accepted it, went and did it real quick. So I was like 17 that day for, I'm gonna say, about 2 hours of work. Last night, I was like, you know what? I need to test this at night. Everyone says, you know, you gotta do this at the evenings, which they are so right. I worked from like 7 to 9 last night, and I made, let me show you how much I made. Saturday, January 19th, I did 4 deliveries in 2 hours, and I made $32. I don't know if you can see that. That's not bad for 2 hours of work. That is $15 an hour, you know. Plus, you know, minus all the vehicle costs, you know, tires, gas, insurance, and all that maintenance. I think it's totally worth it. Just, you know, if I were to do this, which I probably am gonna do this, I would stick to strictly nights. I'd probably go from like maybe not 5, because the streets are gonna be busy and you're gonna get docked for not delivering it in time. And so I'd probably start around 6:30 to like 10, and I think I can probably make an easy $50 a day. $50, if you do that 5 days a week, that's $250 a week. And you know, you do get paid weekly on that, every Monday I believe. But if you do a certain amount of deliveries, I think it's 25, you can actually get paid the next day. Most checks are bi-weekly. I don't think it's a bad side hustle. To do it as like a steady, like your main job, you'd have to be doing like, I feel like 100 a day. The pros, you can work when you want, you set your own schedule, you know, that's awesome. But that is with the cons, you know, you are putting mileage on your vehicle that you can never get back. You are spending a lot of your profits on gas. And then there's insurance, and then there's tires, there's oil, all this vehicle maintenance that does go into this. So with that, take all those into account. You know, I do have a Honda Civic, like I said. I was getting about 34 miles per gallon. Anyway, guys, with that, you know, tell your friends about me.